Welcome back to the Being Built Maryland channel, everybody. Today we're working on the veloster, and we're gonna be doing something I've been wanting to do for a minute, and we're gonna be slamming the veloster today, guys. So let's jump right into it. Y'all know what it is. All right, so for coilovers, I went with the guys I trust the most when it comes down to cheap coilovers, and that's Raceland, guys. I've had 3 or 4 different sets of these on. I had a set on the Miata, I had a set on the G35, and I had a set on the RSX before I totaled it. So yeah, I've had 3 sets of Raceland coilovers. They've never let me down. They ride really nice. They are actually really great quality. They just come for a really great price. So if you're ever interested in getting Raceland coilovers, guys, they make really good quality stuff, and they just sell them at a really nice price. But yeah, let's go ahead and knock this car out. All right, so this is where we at. We got the first spring out on this side, and what you want to do, guys, if you're doing coilovers on the veloster and you're not at a shop, you don't have the car up on the lift, you're gonna want to jack up both sides, because when you go to remove these buckets out, you're going to need to drop both of the springs, both of the struts, to relieve enough tension to get the springs out. So just keep that in mind. If you're doing coilovers on a veloster, you're going to need to do the rear at the same time. You're not going to be able to do just one side and one side. You're going to need to be able to jack up both sides of the rear. That way you can get enough tension off of these so you can get the springs out. All right, guys, so we just knocked out the rear suspension on the veloster, and it honestly was not too bad, guys. It was not terrible at all. It was pretty easy. Literally just drop the strut out, swap out the springs, put your new strut in, and then adjust the height right here, and bada bing, bada boom. But that's how she looking, y'all. All wrapped up. We about to throw these wheels on here, see what it's looking like on the ground. And I am throwing a little 5mm spacer I have for the G35 on here. Just want to see what it look like since we are slamming this thing, y'all. We maxed the coils pretty much out as much as we could, so I can't wait to see what it look like on the ground, y'all. Hopefully I can get the jack under there and get the jacks out. But yeah, let's get the wheels on, see what it's looking like. All right, y'all, we got the wheels back on, and we get ready to drop this thing down. But happy 4th of July to you guys. I forgot to mention that. It is 4th of July. So happy Independence Day to everybody. Y'all know what it is, you know what I'm saying? Being Built Maryland. We always out here. It could be a holiday, rain, sleet, snow. We out here working on the cars. Y'all already know how it go. But yeah, so I might get some footage of whatever we do tonight, because my boy always throws a big block party at his house with fireworks, burnouts, donuts, the whole 9 yards. So I might post some of that on the video later. But yeah, let's go ahead and get this veloster down on the ground. And y'all make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button too. Don't forget to hit that. Make sure y'all hit that bell notifications. That way, you know, y'all know when the video's hitting, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's go ahead and drop this thing on the ground. All right, y'all, so this is what we're looking at right now. Mind you, the front isn't done, and the springs still have to settle. Oh my gosh, look at this side. This side looking perfect, guys. Sheesh. My driveway is a little like uneven, kind of like this way, so that's probably why that side looks better than this side. You can kind of see the line right there in the ground. So one side kind of leans this way and the other one kind of leans that way. But oh my gosh, y'all, it's looking sweet. I can't wait to get some wheels for this thing. Oh, this side's looking so good. This is probably how it's going to look on both sides once it's evened out. Oh my goodness. All right, guys, let's flip this thing around and get the front done. All right, so we get ready. Start this thing up so we can flip it around. Ooh. It's not a cold start, but that's what it sounds like, y'all. That's what the exhaust sound like on the veloster. It's decent. Got a little growl to it, little growl. I'm barely revving it. That's just the catback too, guys. This one don't even got a downpipe or anything. That's the MBRP exhaust. Highly recommended if you have a veloster. Sounds really good for just the catback. All right, we out here making progress. Almost done with this front side. So with the front, all you're gonna do is you're gonna disconnect these two lines right here, two bolts. I think one was a 10 and one was a 12. You're gonna release your sway bar end link right there, and then these two bolts, and then of course these 3 bolts up here, and that's how you're gonna get your front strut out. Oh yeah, before I forget, almost had a G35 moment, guys. So y'all see it. This one got slightly eaten up. We're using the impact. We're not using regular wrench this time. And I don't know, this one got slightly eaten up, but we managed to get it out. And it's not half bad, but I am going to get a replacement bolt for this one. But for the time being, it is going back in. But guys, you know, when you're working on your car and, you know, you hit a problem like this, when it starts getting like this, don't get frustrated. Don't keep trying at it, you know. Come up with a solution, because once you start rounding the nut or the bolt, you know, you really only got so many tries to get it out before, you know, it's really fucked. So, you know, if it starts getting stripped like this, just take a moment, step back, breathe, you know, see what you can do to get it out without, you know, damaging it any further. But yeah, let's go ahead and get the strut out, get the new one in. Quick pro tip to some people: if you're doing coilovers on a front wheel drive car, before you drop your strut completely out, you always want to put like a jack or something underneath the wheels in the front, because if you drop this out, if you drop the strut and you don't put anything under here, if this yanks too hard from the transmission, you will literally yank your drive shaft out the transmission. And if you don't have any experience putting these in, they can be a real pain in the ass getting the back end. We did this on my RSX back when I first got into cars. My RSX was the first car we did a coilover job on. Had no clue about it. Literally just dropped the strut. This thing, my freaking rotor and everything just pretty much dropped to the ground, and then wasn't paying attention. And when we went to reassemble everything, we were like, why the hell is this thing so loose? And yeah, so just pro tip, put something underneath it here so you don't pull your axle out of your transmission, because then you'll be fighting with that. All right, so I'm gonna try to go step by step on how to do this side, guys. So we already got the wheel off, so we're gonna start by removing the sway bar link. All right, so once you get the sway bar out, if you have trouble getting it out, you can leave it in there until you release the entire strut, and then it'll be a lot easier to get it out. But the next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna take out these 2 bolts. Well, you don't have to do this next. You can go ahead and take these 2 lines out right here, just this bolt and this bolt, and then do these 2 bolts right here, and then your 3 bolts up here on the strut tower, and that's how you'll get your strut out. All right, guys, we are officially done with slamming the veloster. Pretty much just finished everything up. I'm about to clean up all these tools, get all these tools off the ground, and then we'll drop it down on the ground, and I'll let you guys see what it looks like. I'm just happy that we didn't run into any problems or hit any bumps in the road like we did with the G35 install. I figured we wouldn't. This is a lot newer car, so it hasn't, you know, bolts haven't been on the car for, you know, 10 plus years. So I figured, you know, it'd be an easy install. Figure I started this around 10. It's like 12 something now, so not too bad, like 2.5, 3 hours. So not too bad, guys. And it's just me working. Obviously, you know, you had this car up in a shop up on the lift and maybe some help, this could easily be done in like a hour and a half. But yeah, let me go ahead and clean up all these tools and let's get this thing back on the ground so you guys can see what it's looking like. All right, y'all, here it is. The Slam Veloster. She looking so good, y'all. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna see if I can get the rear a little bit lower because the front is like perfect and the rear is slightly higher. So I'm gonna see if I can lower the rear a little bit more, but she looking good, y'all. She looking good. Sheesh. All right, y'all, so we get ready to go for a test drive. I went for a slight cruise down the street earlier just to make sure you know, I wasn't hearing any weird noises, anything like that. There is a little rub up front with at all the way lock, but other than that, no bumping and no real major rubbing other than like potholes and stuff. But we not maxed out in the front, but we pretty damn low in the front, so it's expected. But yeah, we about to go on this test drive, and I'm actually gonna run the old shocks and shit to my storage unit while I'm out. So that's what we about to do. We here at the storage, get ready to unload these parts, but bet y'all probably want to know what's under here. Y'all probably want to know what's under here, but we gonna say that for another video. We gonna get these parts out of the car real quick. Get these shits out of here. Pulled up to the car wash, y'all. Y'all see what it is. The car wash ain't clear to stay jumping, y'all. Y'all know it. Y'all see what it is. The Audi. Alright, y'all, so we get ready to ride up to Wawa with some of the bros. We just met up here at the car wash. One of the guys gonna go to the drift spot because he wanna practice drifting. So I got some spare time before this block party later, so I said fuck it, let's go. So that's what we about to do. We out here filling up, getting some gas before we ride out to the spot. Boy got the ST. More things coming soon for this joint, just wait. He just sold his Fox body, just picked this joint up a couple days ago. Just met him today, cool dude. He learning how to drift, so that's cool. If I had my G35, I'd show him how it's done, but yeah, we out here. There you go. lean into it a little bit more. You got it. About to get a couple pictures out here real quick, then we all gonna dip out here lining them up. This the drift spot, y'all. I ain't never bring y'all out here, but this the drift spot.
I have a thing that shows me how hot my tires are getting. Yeah. I don't know where I'm up at all.
Alright, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and close out this video. Thank you guys for watching, and make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button. Yesterday was lit, y'all. The block party was a blast. Got to see a whole bunch of old friends and everything. It's always a good time. Just for the record, being built, not just being built Maryland, but being built as a whole, the entire car club, we don't support or even go out or we don't support side shows or anything like that, y'all, and we do not support them at all. Being built is really big on trying to, bring back real car culture and what it really means to be a car enthusiast, not all this clout chasing and just doing things just because, everybody's like, oh, that's the thing to do. So yeah, that just let y'all know. But pretty much so before y'all start going on me in the comment sections like, yo, what the hell, y'all here doing donuts and burnouts in the middle of a neighborhood. My boy who throws this event every year, all his neighbors and everything, he talks to all of them ahead of time. All of them are always doing big parties and cookouts at the same time, so they're like, yeah, sure, they're cool with it. We've been doing this 3-4 years now, so they're pretty much hip, they're cool with it. So it's not like, we're just terrorizing the neighborhood and nobody's aware. As you see in the video, we're trying to, keep the flow of traffic going and make sure it's safe for everybody. But hope everyone had a fun and safe, happy 4th of July. And we will see you guys on the next video. I'm trying to get somebody else on the channel. I know I keep saying it. I'm trying to get somebody else on the channel. But, you know, we're just trying to get everybody's schedules to line up. But I'm trying to get my boy Max on the channel soon, y'all. So y'all stay tuned for that video. But we're going to go ahead and close this one out. Thank you guys for watching. We will see you guys on the next one.